Imagine waking up one day and realizing that you've unlocked the full potential of your mind. Limitless intelligence, razor-sharp focus, and the ability to absorb knowledge effortlessly, just like the protagonist in Limitless. A secret pill? A hidden formula? Who wouldn't want that? But deep down, we all know the truth. No magic pill exists. No instant switch will transform us overnight. Yet, what if I told you that you can become a little more limitless? Not in a single dramatic moment, but through small, intentional steps that compound over time. This book is about those steps. It's about understanding how your brain works, learning how to activate the most powerful part of it, the prefrontal cortex, and using that knowledge to reshape your thinking, focus, and decision-making. Science has shown us that the brain is not static. It's adaptable, ever-evolving. With the right habits, mindfulness, cognitive training, and intentional learning, you can expand your mental capacity, sharpen your focus, and enhance your emotional resilience. So, while we may never have a shortcut to infinite intelligence, we do have something even better: the ability to shape our own minds through deliberate effort. And that is real power. Welcome to your journey toward unlocking the full potential of your brain. You're listening to Beyond the Known, a science and discovery podcast. Today, we dive into the audiobook, Limitless Mind, Unlocking the Power of the Prefrontal Cortex. Why your brain holds the key to a better life. Imagine waking up one day and realizing that you have the power to change your reality. Not through luck or external circumstances, but by activating a hidden potential within your own brain. Picture a world where your focus sharpens, your emotions stabilize, and your decisions become more intentional and effective. This isn't science fiction. It's the power of the prefrontal cortex, and it holds the key to transforming your life. A fascinating discovery in neuroscience is that our brains are not static. They are incredibly adaptable, capable of rewiring and strengthening neural connections through experiences and deliberate practice. This ability, known as neuroplasticity, means that no matter your age or past habits, you can reshape how you think, react, and engage with the world. The prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for decision-making, self-control, and planning, is at the heart of this transformation. Think of your prefrontal cortex as the control center of your mind. It's the difference between reacting impulsively and responding thoughtfully, between feeling overwhelmed and maintaining clarity. When underactive, life feels like an endless series of distractions, emotional roller coasters, and impulsive decisions. But when engaged, the prefrontal cortex allows you to take charge, stay focused, and create meaningful change. You may have noticed moments when your brain feels completely engaged, when you're fully immersed in a task, making confident choices, or calmly handling a stressful situation. These moments are evidence of an activated prefrontal cortex at work. But what if you could strengthen this ability, making clarity and self-mastery a natural state rather than a fleeting experience? This book is about unlocking that potential. Through science-backed insights and practical exercises, you will learn how to train your brain for better focus, emotional balance, and smarter decision-making. You'll discover how small daily habits like mindfulness, meditation, and cognitive challenges can reshape your mental landscape and elevate your overall well-being. Our journey begins with a simple but profound truth. The brain you have today is not the brain you are stuck with forever. You have the power to shape it, refine it, and unlock its fullest potential. And as you embark on this path, you'll find that activating your prefrontal cortex doesn't just improve your mind, it transforms your entire life. Let's begin. Meet your brain's CEO, the prefrontal cortex, Imagine your mind as a bustling corporation. Every department, memory, emotions, impulse control, problem-solving is crucial to its success. But at the center of it all, making executive decisions, directing resources, and setting long-term strategies, sits the CEO, your prefrontal cortex. When this CEO is alert, engaged, and making smart choices, the company, your mind and life, thrives. Productivity is high, problems are solved efficiently, and every department works in harmony. But what happens when this CEO is distracted, overwhelmed, or simply not paying attention to the bigger picture? Chaos ensues. Decisions become rash. Emotions spiral out of control, and focus diminishes. The result? Procrastination, emotional outbursts, poor decision-making, and a constant feeling of being overwhelmed. You may have felt this contrast in your own life. Some days you feel clear-headed, capable, and resilient. Other days, distractions pull you in every direction, and even simple tasks feel insurmountable. This fluctuation is directly related to how active and engaged your prefrontal cortex is. Scientific research has shown that an active prefrontal cortex is linked to better impulse control, enhanced emotional regulation, and improved problem-solving skills. This part of the brain is responsible for distinguishing between long-term rewards and short-term gratification. When it's weak or underutilized, we make impulsive decisions, choosing the extra slice of cake despite our health goals, or responding angrily in a moment of frustration. When strong, it allows us to pause, reflect, and choose the best course of action. Consider the difference between two people facing the same stressful situation. One reacts instantly, letting frustration and stress take over. The other pauses, assesses the situation, and responds with clarity. The second person isn't simply lucky. They have trained their prefrontal cortex to take the lead. Fortunately, like any great CEO, your prefrontal cortex can be trained, developed, and strengthened. Just as a company thrives under strong leadership, your life improves when you learn to activate and empower this executive center of your brain. Throughout this book, you'll learn practical techniques to ensure your mental CEO is always alert, making wise decisions, and guiding you toward a more focused, resilient, and fulfilled life. Ready to take control? Let's move forward. The science of brain activation. What we know today. Imagine being able to rewire your brain, shaping it into a more efficient, focused, and resilient version of itself. Thanks to modern neuroscience, we now understand that this is entirely possible. Your brain is not a fixed entity. It changes, adapts, and evolves throughout your life. This phenomenon, called neuroplasticity, is the foundation of how we can strengthen the prefrontal cortex and improve cognitive function. Studies have shown that mindfulness and meditation are among the most effective ways to stimulate this part of the brain. Monks and experienced meditators, when scanned using functional MRI, reveal significant structural differences compared to the average person. Their prefrontal cortex is thicker, more active, and better connected to other regions of the brain. This results in superior emotional regulation, sharper focus, and enhanced problem-solving abilities. Stress, on the other hand, can weaken the prefrontal cortex. Chronic stress floods the brain with cortisol, disrupting neural connections and impairing cognitive function. This is why moments of high anxiety often lead to poor decision-making and emotional instability. By practicing mindfulness techniques, you can counteract these effects, strengthening your ability to stay composed under pressure. Another powerful tool for brain activation is learning. When you challenge yourself with new skills, whether learning a language, playing an instrument, or solving complex problems, you encourage the growth of new neural pathways, This keeps the brain flexible and resilient, preventing cognitive decline and enhancing mental agility. Understanding these principles is just the beginning. The next step is applying them. By integrating mindfulness, learning, and stress reduction strategies into your daily routine, you can actively reshape your brain, unlocking levels of focus, clarity, and emotional stability you never thought possible. In the next chapter, we'll explore practical strategies to start this transformation and take full control of your mind. A Tale of Two Lives: How Brain Activation Shapes Your Reality. Meet Andrew and Anthony, two individuals with similar backgrounds but vastly different approaches to life. Andrew struggles with focus. His mind constantly wanders, and decision-making feels like an exhausting task. Stress overwhelms him, and in difficult situations, his emotions take control. He reacts impulsively, often regretting his words and actions later. Over the years, this lack of mental clarity affects his career, relationships, and overall well-being. Anthony, on the other hand, has cultivated habits that strengthen his prefrontal cortex. He practices mindfulness and meditation, allowing him to navigate challenges with calm and clarity. He approaches decisions with confidence, knowing that his mind is trained to assess situations objectively. As a result, his career flourishes, his relationships thrive, and he faces life's uncertainties with resilience. The difference between Andrew and Anthony isn't luck. It's the activation of the prefrontal cortex. Over 5, 10, or 20 years, their daily habits shape two entirely different realities. While Andrew remains trapped in cycles of stress and indecision, Anthony continues to grow, unlocking new opportunities and greater fulfillment. The good news? You have the power to choose which path you take. In the next chapter, we'll explore practical strategies to train your prefrontal cortex, ensuring that you, like Anthony, can shape your life with purpose and clarity. Practical strategies: how to activate your prefrontal cortex. If you want to take control of your mind and harness its full potential, it's time to put knowledge into action. Strengthening your prefrontal cortex isn't about making dramatic life changes overnight. It's about small, consistent habits that gradually rewire your brain. Every single choice you make throughout the day either strengthens or weakens this essential part of your mind. And the good news? You have full control over which direction you go. Mindfulness and meditation are among the most powerful tools for activating your prefrontal cortex. You don't need to spend hours in a silent retreat. Just 5 to 10 minutes of focused mindfulness can rewire your brain for better attention, emotional balance, and self-control. Try this. Sit in a quiet place, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. Inhale deeply through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold for 4, then exhale slowly through your mouth for 6. This simple exercise, known as the 4-4-6 breath, calms your nervous system and strengthens the neural pathways linked to impulse control and focus. Over time, mindfulness meditation increases gray matter density in the prefrontal cortex, literally growing the part of your brain responsible for clear thinking and decision-making. Guided meditations can be even more effective, especially when they incorporate elements of visualization and cognitive restructuring. Our app, Relaxa, offers structured meditation sessions designed specifically to enhance prefrontal cortex activity. These meditations guide you through controlled breathing, focus exercises, and mental imagery to help you build stronger neural connections and improve your emotional resilience. Engaging in cognitive exercises challenges the brain to think critically and make strategic decisions. Your prefrontal cortex thrives on novelty and problem-solving, so keeping it engaged is key. Consider activities like solving complex puzzles, learning a new language, or playing a musical instrument. Each of these activities forces your brain to form new neural connections, increasing cognitive flexibility and resilience. For an easy daily challenge, try the dual N-back exercise, a scientifically backed memory game that enhances working memory and fluid intelligence. Even classic games like chess and strategic board games strengthen decision-making circuits in the brain. Visualization is another effective technique that has been widely used by top athletes, business leaders, and artists. The brain doesn't differentiate strongly between a vividly imagined experience and reality, meaning you can train yourself for success by mentally rehearsing it first. Close your eyes and imagine yourself confidently tackling a challenge. Maybe it's giving a powerful presentation, staying calm in a stressful situation, or learning a new skill. Visualize every detail: your posture, the expressions on people's faces, the emotions you feel as you succeed. This practice primes your brain for success and makes your real-life performance significantly stronger. Daily habits also play a crucial role in optimizing brain function. Quality sleep is non-negotiable. Your prefrontal cortex is one of the first areas to suffer from sleep deprivation. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of uninterrupted rest and incorporate a wind-down routine that minimizes blue light exposure before bed. Nutrition is another cornerstone of brain health. Omega-3 fatty acids found in fish, walnuts, and flax seeds help build brain cells, while antioxidants from berries and dark leafy greens reduce inflammation and support cognitive longevity. Regular exercise, particularly high-intensity interval training, HIIT, and aerobic activities, increases blood flow to the brain, stimulating the production of new neurons and enhancing mental clarity. Just as important as what you do is what you avoid. Chronic stress floods the brain with cortisol, shrinking the prefrontal cortex and impairing cognitive function. Counteract this by practicing progressive muscle relaxation or engaging in daily gratitude journaling. Excessive screen time and social media scrolling fragment attention and weaken impulse control, so set clear boundaries for digital consumption. And multitasking? It's a myth that it makes you more productive. Studies show it actually depletes cognitive resources and makes decision-making less effective. Instead, embrace deep work. Dedicate uninterrupted time blocks to focused tasks and see how much more you accomplish. Strengthening your prefrontal cortex is a journey, one that pays off in every area of life. The more you invest in these small but powerful daily habits, the sharper your mind becomes. You'll notice yourself making clearer decisions, handling stress more effectively, and staying focused on what truly matters. With time and practice, activating your prefrontal cortex won't just improve your brain. It will transform the way you live, think, and thrive. The next chapter will explore how long-term activation of the prefrontal cortex shapes not just your present, but your entire future. The long-term impact. Your brain in 5, 10, and 20 years. The changes you make today will shape the person you become in the future. Imagine yourself 5, 10, or even 20 years from now. If you consistently activate your prefrontal cortex, the transformation will be profound. In 5 years, you'll notice increased emotional resilience. Stressful situations that once overwhelmed you will become manageable. You'll have trained your brain to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively, strengthening your self-control and deepening your emotional intelligence. In 10 years, the benefits will expand to your relationships and career. With a more developed ability to focus, plan, and regulate emotions, you'll experience greater success in your professional life. Stronger decision-making skills will lead to better opportunities, and your ability to navigate conflicts will enhance your personal and professional connections. In 20 years, your mental agility and overall well-being will set you apart. As others struggle with cognitive decline, you'll maintain sharp thinking and a positive mindset. Your lifelong commitment to brain activation will have preserved your cognitive health, making you more adaptable, creative, and fulfilled. This is the power of investing in your mind. By consistently practicing mindfulness, engaging in cognitive exercises, and maintaining healthy habits, you are securing a future of mental strength, emotional stability, and a deeply satisfying life. Conclusion: the journey begins today. You now have the knowledge and tools to reshape your brain and, in turn, reshape your life. The power of neuroplasticity ensures that small, consistent efforts compound into extraordinary results. Whether you choose to implement mindfulness practices, cognitive exercises, or simply approach your daily life with more intentionality, every step you take strengthens your prefrontal cortex and brings you closer to a life of clarity, resilience, and fulfillment. The journey doesn't end here. In fact, it's just beginning. Every decision you make from this moment forward can be an opportunity to train your mind. Will you choose awareness over distraction, discipline over impulse, growth over stagnation? Imagine yourself in the future, reflecting on this very moment. What will you have accomplished? How will your mind have transformed? The possibilities are endless, and the choice is entirely yours. So here's my challenge to you. What will you start doing today to strengthen your mind? The power is in your hands. Take the first step and embrace the incredible potential within you. Dear friends, thank you for listening to our audiobook. Hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell so you won't miss our upcoming thrilling audiobooks and fascinating scientific forecasts.